Never in my life would I think I would be reading this kind of book.
Now, the book I'm mentioning is an autobiography by Abe Gurko called Abe Won't Be Silent. But please give it a chance, because let me tell you, it is a great book. And from my personal opinion, as a 19-year-old, I don't think I would ever be reading an autobiography, but I actually found myself enjoying this autobiography. So I think that says a lot. Now, obviously, the book itself is about his life up until this point. And I know you're thinking, well, why is his life so special? And that's kind of the point. I enjoyed the book so much because these kind of situations are, I feel like, situations that like anyone can connect to. It's not some famous person. And yeah, I mean, he does have some followers like on Instagram, etc. And he's got a following, but it's not like some famous person, that the whole world would recognize. And that just kind of, again, hits to the point where I felt like there was a better connection between me and him because I can relate to these stories or potentially relate to them. He goes through different situations like any of us. Death, heartbreak, finding who he is as a person. He's done it all and he's put it in his book. And that is what I love. He's authentic. And that is probably one of the best things I can find from an autobiography. A lot of times you see a lot of people, just faking their autobiography. They're not telling the truth. But I genuinely felt like I was part of his story by reading this book. Now, my favorite part of the book, and I know this sounds really weird, is when he talked about how his dad died of a sudden heart attack. And just bear with me. The reason I'm saying it's my favorite part of the book is because it stuck with me. My parents are getting older. I'm sure most of your parents are getting older. So it's also a point, like, we need to realize, like, we need to have we don't have a lot of time with our parents left. So we need to take advantage of what little time we do have with them. Now, I'll make sure to link his profile in the description below. I know his profile might be a little bit political, but I promise you the book is not political whatsoever. I enjoyed the book, and I'm not really big into politics. So I promise you, again, the book has like barely any politics involved. And besides that, I mean, there's not much else to say. If you love a book about someone you can relate to, or someone you want to hear stories from, or someone you can, like, I guess, learn life lessons, such as me. Like, I definitely learned a few life lessons that were definitely interesting, coming from a 19-year-old reading, an older person's book. This is a good book. It's a good autobiography. I promise you it's not like a lot of the other ones you'll read. It's relatable, Anyway, I'm glad to be back. My name's Liam. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and follow button. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.